Yo, welcome back to Northwestern Dynasty. We're here taking on Penn State in our first Big Ten game of the year. We're starting conference play here, looking for a win. We just got off a big win against St. John's. They were ranked pretty high. I think they were number 2. We're 14-2 heading in here, and they don't have a great record for real. You know what I mean? They're like 9-7, something like that. So we're looking to get a dub here, but it's Big Ten play. This one really matters. I feel like this is the key part of the season that you need to do good for you to reach that big tournament at the end of the year in March. But we start off, end up losing, but we end up getting some turnovers. We get up Lele man for, I believe that was Barnheiser, and then we turn around. We get the ball. We're passing around, good ball movement, and then we get a screen. Barnheiser shooting it. He's blinking up. It's 7-all right now. Mullins goes up. They don't get up on him. He's going to shoot every time. Pull-up jumper gets it. We go hit the midi with Mullins, and it's 14-11. Mullins got 7 points. He turns the 7 points to 10 right there as he's shooting the lights out. Clayton pulls up, shoots the midi right there, and then they end up doing a pull-up jumper themselves. We're up 19-13, and they go up. Nice lay man by him with a reverse layup. I like it for them, but not for us. As we go up 22-15, Clayton shoots the 3, gets it, and we're balling. As we're winning 25-15, they dunk on our head, and it's not looking good for Penn State. Can they turn it around? As they miss it, they get it, and they dunk on our head once again, and they're trying to change the momentum of the game. We're up 30-19. We end up blocking a shot, but they get the rebound off the block and put up the midi and then shoot the 3. They're cutting down this lead right here. So then they go on a little run, shoot another 3. We are only up by 3 now. And then they go up, get the and 1 right there to tie the game up. They're on a run, and then they go up and dunk again. The paint is weak. We shoot a 3. We're up by 1. They hit the paint again and dunk on our head once again. It just seems like it's happening over and over again. We cannot stop it. And then Barnheiser shoots the 3. We're up by 2. And then they end up shooting a buzzer beater 3 to go up by 1 at halftime. So we got a game here in at Penn State Stadium. You know what I'm saying? In Pennsylvania, as they're shooting 62% to our 54. They're outboarding us. Surprise, surprise. Really, the main thing is just getting boards. I feel like they shot. They haven't missed a 3 yet. They haven't really shot too many 3s though. They've been going for the paint a lot. We just got to play better defense and we'll win this game. But then they start off dunking on our head, but we end up hitting a 3 to tie the game early in the second. And then they go up, pull up jumper, and they're hitting. And they're playing good basketball right now. This is Big Ten basketball. We got to step it up. And it's 41-all right here as they go down on the fast break and Lele man, and they're up 45-41. Is stuff going to get ugly? Clayton says no. We're going to get this dub. Mullins said he's going to contribute to it. And it's tied up once again. But then they go up by 2 once again. And Mullins passes to Barnheiser. Barnheiser tears down the rim. And it's 49-all, 51-all as Clayton hits the midi. We're tied once again. Penn State once again goes up. And then we end up taking the lead right here as we get a big block right there. And right back to Barnheiser as he puts it up. And we get the finger roll as they shoot a 3. That's Barnheiser once again. Barnheiser going crazy. Clayton misses it, and then Callaway puts it on his head. Man, he's trying to get his get back from all game as Barnheiser shoots the deep 3, and we go on a big run as they're scoreless in the last 2 minutes. They finally get one right there, and it's 66-57. They go up and dunk on our head again. The paint is weak, I'm telling you. And passes back. Mullins shoots the contested 3, and we're up 10. And then pass to Martinelli, my bad. Martinelli will put it up, and then Barnheiser still scoring. As it's 76-63. We hit another one, and then make it Justin Mullins, 31 points, 4 assists, as he's the player of the game. He's a determining factor as we end up winning 81-66. So just look at the player of the game, look at his stats, man. He went crazy, you know what I'm saying? 57 from the field, 52 from the three. Luke Hunger gets 4 points, 5 rebounds. Callaway gets 2 points, 3 rebounds. Barnheiser shoots for 24 points this game. 1 board, 1 assist. Mullins has a nice game with 31 points, 1 board, 4 assists. Clayton, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. And Martinelli with 4 points and 1 board. And then Penn State, let's look at their stats real quick. Well, never mind. We got Perkins right there, 4 points, and Wilkinson with 3 boards. Jefferson got 2 assists right there, so that's good for the bench for real. We take a look at Penn State, though. Lilly, he got 18 points, 10 boards. Hicks got 10 points, 9 boards. Sanford did absolutely nothing. He hasn't really done much all year, though. And then Curran Jr., 19 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. And Clary with 9 points, 7 assists, and 1 board. And then on the bench, Brown doing a lot of the bench work as he has 10 points with 2 boards. And I believe that's 5 assists. Everyone else didn't score. As you see, they had only 7 more boards than us. Same assists, and they turned the ball over a lot. Like I said, we played defense, we win this game, and that's exactly what we did. We went on a run when we needed to, and we ended up coming out with a dub. And that was a good dub for our first Big Ten game of the year. And it's only going to get tougher here. The Big Ten's a good basketball conference. They're really good in a lot of sports, and basketball is one of them. So I feel like this is big. We take on our other opponent, 9-5 Indiana Hoosiers. We're number 10 in the nation still, and this is a big game for us because it's another game. It's against a blue blood. Indiana, in my opinion, is a blue blood, and they're consistent. They're always a team that's they're looking to make March. 9-5 right now, so this is really a must-win game for them. They really need this game, and they're at home. So they come out doing oops and stuff. They're coming out shooting. They're up. We shoot the 3, and it's 4-3 early in the game. And then we get the nice block, but he gets right back and he shoots it, and it is green. None but net. Barnheiser shoots, and we're down by 1 as they keep applying the pressure, though. You know what I'm saying? And we're fouling. I don't think that was a foul, but it is what it is. But they're getting everything put back. They're dominating the board. They're going on a run early in the game. So it's 15-8. We got to fight back into this game, and that's exactly what we do. Is Clayton hits a 3, and it's 15-11. Look at the conference standings right there. I mean, they got Indiana at the bottom, but right now it don't really matter for real. I mean, it's hard to tell with the conference early in the year, you know what I mean? Some teams might not really play against no one, and hopefully that ain't our stilo, you know what I'm saying? That ain't our style. Like, we didn't really play too many good teams. We played St. John's and Gonzaga, but we didn't really play too many good teams. Florida State was decent, but I'm looking at their record now, and they haven't really done much this year, so it's looking like we didn't really play too many good teams. So, like, this is our chance to shine in the conference play. But as the game goes on, you know, my boy Hunger, the center, shooting, and we're down 5. They end up hitting the 2, but we come back. Martinelli with the 3. He's been shooting pretty good. I'm not going to lie, coming off the bench doing his thing. My boy Redhead getting into the game, getting his points felt. And then they shoot the 3, 36-30, as they shoot another 3. They don't get it, but then they dunk on our head, and I'm telling you, it's like a thing that we've been going through every year. I mean, all year. Getting dunked on our head, the paint is weak, and we're down 10 at halftime. We're not looking good. We're shooting 41% to their 59. They're outboarding us tremendously, and they're getting a lot more points in the paint. I don't even think we got a point in the paint. But they're not shooting good from the 3. They're just getting a lot of opportunities in the paint, and they're taking it. So we got to make some adjustments and do some things different and try to get this dub. As they come out 45 to 30, 46 to 30, and they're up 16 points. We shoot the three to cut down that lead. We shoot another three, and we cut the lead down to 12. And they go in, they pass it, they shoot it, we block it. And can this be the turning point that we've been waiting for as we dunk it too, trying to make a statement? We shoot the three, and now we're only down 7. We're talking now. We're cooking. We're cooking with grease, man. We're doing it with peanut oil. You know what I'm saying? We're cooking, and we're up here. We're only down 5. Shoot the three. Now we're only down 2. We're on a run ourselves now. And then we end up tying the game right here. And now Indiana starts to go crazy as they end up shooting a three. But we shoot the three to answer right back as Barnheiser hits. And then they shoot the three to answer right back. So now it's just a back and forth game of shooting threes. And we both hitting. But then one team gets a little cold as they end up hitting a 2. We end up hitting a 3 right back. Now they hitting 2s. They hitting 2s, and then Barnheiser hits the 3, and we're tied up again. So this has just been a back and forth game. Teams hitting, but then they up go by 5, and then we end up getting a steal right there. Barnheiser, dunky man, throwing it down, making a statement, trying to change the momentum of this game. And then Clayton goes in and shoots it. And now we're down 1, and then pass back to Clayton. Clayton doing his thing, shoots the 3. We're up by 2 right there as they shoot the fadeaway 3. What a shot. And then they end up going up by 1. Clayton taking the matters in his own hand, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. We're up by 1 because of him. And then they pass it right back to the point guard. He shoots, and now they're up by 1. Mullins shoots the 3, gets it. We're up by 2. And then Mullins shoots it again, pull up jumper, gets it, and then they shoot the 3. That's Clayton. It gets the lovely roll, and then they shoot the deep midi, and then Clayton dunks it, and that's how we're gonna end this game, man. As we end up winning 79 to 72, and we're 2-0 in conference play. Clayton had a great game, 20 points, 13 assists. I love to see it from the young point guard. I think he's going to end up being one of our star players. Like, he's for sure a star player now, but I think he's going to continue to get better and better, especially as time goes on. He might be, might get drafted. You never know. He might be playing in the NBA, but Hunger gets 6.6 rebounds. Callaway posting up a donut with points and gets 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I want to shout out to Hunger with the 6 blocks, though. He did go crazy on defense. And then Barnheiser with 22 points, 1 board. And then you got Mullins with 23 points and 2 boards and 5 assists, 1 block. And then you have Clayton go crazy with 20 points, 2 boards, and 13 assists. Martinelli with 6 points and 1 assist. And my boy, the redhead, had 2 points. You know what I'm saying? I think, you never know if he's going to get some playing time next year because I believe Mullins is a senior. But you got the center having 12 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. And you got Banks with 10 points with 11 boards and 5 assists. The forward has 2 points and 4 boards and 6 assists. And then the shooting guard, he had 28 points, 1 board, 3 assists. He went crazy today. He went well above his average. And then Cups had 15 points and 2 boards and 6 assists. And he also went crazy, went above his average. And then the bench for them had 5 points altogether. So, they was balling. I ain't going to lie. As you look at, they had a lot more rebounds. They only had 3 more assists. But we had probably career high as a team assists with 22. We had 9 blocks, and we only had 1 turnover to their 7. So we played a really good defense. I feel like that was the big deciding factor in this game. But we're gonna get ready for next game. As you see, we're going against Mast, the center. He's on 3rd on the Player of the Year. He averages 20 points with 7 assists and 11 rebounds. He goes crazy. Look at their record. They're 14-1. They're number 1 in the nation. We move up to number 6. We're 16-2. And this is going to be a big matchup. We're on an 8-game win streak, and they recently lost. It's going to be a big game for us. Another test. another big test, and it's in conference play. So there's a lot on the line as far as seeding and stuff. I think, you know, both of us should really make the tournament, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is just a big test, early test of the year. Obviously, we have another month to go. We have 2 months really to go till we hit March. But this is one of the important games. This is going to go in the key win, the key loss factor whenever you look at where you're seeing it in the tournament. But they hit an early three. We come back and hit a three right back at them. And then they shoot the midi mass right there that's up for player of the year, doing his thing. Mullins shooting. We're tied up. We know what to expect in these type of games. It's going to be a banger. As Gary hits the three, Clayton hits the three as well. And then they shoot the midi. They get it. It's 10-8. Clayton going in, shoots the three. Clayton gets it. It's 11-10. We're both shooting the lights out right now. As it's 13-11. We're just trading. As Mullins shoots, he gets the midi. It's all tied up. They go up. They dunk. I'm telling you that paint is weak. There's nothing we could do about it. As they shoot the three and get it, and they're up by 5. But Callaway dunking, getting his get back. About time, right? And then we dunk it. We block it, and then Mass dunks on our head. So that is just, the paint is weak, and we're going against one of the best players in the nation. Might get ugly as far as the paint, but they're shooting the lights out. They're not even going for the paint a lot of the times, but we're trying to answer to every three they got, and then Mass just going in, getting the board, dunking on our head again. Like, he's just dominating down there. He's looking like a white Shaquille O'Neal. It's crazy. But then we go in, and then we're doing the lay with Clayton, and don't get him started because he's going to do his thing. As Clayton goes back, what's he going to do? He's a lay man. He's going to go back with it, and we're only down by 3. And then they shoot the 3, and we're trading baskets again. And then Martinelli goes in, and he goes up, and he's dunking this time. And then it's 35-31. We shoot the 3. We get it. It's 35-34. And then we shoot the 3 again, and we end up taking the lead late in the first half. We go on a 10-2 run. Mass hits the midi, and then we hit the midi to make it 39-37. So what do? Mass end up hitting a 3, and it's 40-39. Mass has 11 points in the first half. For a big man, that's pretty good. And then they end up shooting a 3. They end up getting it, and it's 43-42. What are they going to do? As they end up shooting the midi, making it 45-42, but we end up going up, passing to Barnheiser, and Barnheiser hits the buzzer beater. A great play, a great buzzer beater. Really needed that to go up, tied at halftime. Number 1 versus number 6. 2 teams with ends as a logo. You know what I'm saying? Who's the better end? We'll see, because this is a Big Ten game. We're both shooting about the same. The only difference is they are boarding way more than us. We're shooting more than them, but you know what I'm saying? As I think it's really Barnheiser versus Mass in this game. As we get some points in the paint right there, as I like what I'm seeing. But they shoot the 3 to answer, and they take the lead. And then they're trying to slow it down, but we give him too much space, and he's going to shoot that every time. So they're going to 8-0 run, and we shoot the 3. We're trying to stop them. They're just going crazy. They have a great game plan as soon as they come out in this second half, as they just start attacking the basket and shooting when they have open shots. And we really started bricking a lot. And we weren't getting the steals like we were, as they started just hitting the lanes, dunking on us and shooting. They're doing everything right. But we end up shooting, trying to claw back into this lead. They dunk on our head, and you see the star update. Mullins got 24 points, but he's not shooting well. And Mass is shooting well, but he got 11 points. But his team is doing the work for him right now, as it's really a whole team thing right now. But Mullins shooting. Mullins trying to get back into this lead, trying to cut into this deficit, as they get an and 1, and we're trying. We're trying. We don't give up. We're shooting at 3. and then they end up dunking on our head, and this is demoralizing right now. But we end up still trying to claw back into this. We're only down 7 with a minute and 30 left. What's going to happen? They go up, and they get the contact. Like, I don't even know how he hit it, but he did, and Barnheiser shoots, and he gets the 3. We're saying this game isn't over. But is it? Mullins shoots it. It's 82-79. So we look at the top 25 right there. Number 1 versus number 6. Y'all see everyone else. And here we go. As we're trying to foul them right there, but we end up just getting the steal. They go up for the dunk, doesn't get it, takes a lot of time off, and we don't get the fouls in time, and it's 82-81. We lose in a heartbreaker at the end of the game. As you see, the players of the game is Sam Hoiberg, 17 points, 14 assists. And, man, we lost a heartbreaker. I thought we was going to come back. We started the second half too slow. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We started the second half too slow. If we end up getting the second half off a faster start, we could have won. But Hunger gets 2 points, 5 boards. Callaway with 4 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Barnheiser, 26 points, 6 boards with a good game. Mullins had 33 with 2 boards. And he kind of makes up for his shooting, as Clayton had 14 points, 2 boards, 16 assists. And Martinelli had 2 points and 2 boards. So, I mean, I feel like we played good, man. As Mass had 11 points and 12 boards and 1 assist. So, we shut him down in the second half, for real. As the power forward had 8 points, 12 boards. And then Gary had 22 points with 4 boards, a little bit more than his average. And Williams had 18 points with 1 board and 4 assists. And really all around their averages except for the center, for real. But this is where the point guard took out for his slide. He had the best game that he had all years. He had 17 points with 14 assists. And the bench didn't really do much, for real. But they outboarded us, but not by much. I feel like we made up for it in the second half. We had damn near the same assists. Everything was really the same. You know, we played better defense. I just think that we started off in the second half slow. And all we needed to do was start it off a little faster or stop the run that they was on. We should have called a timeout or something. That's on me. I accept that. But I'm not too worried about the loss. I feel like we play them again, we'll be able to beat them. But we just got to come back in the next game, put that loss behind us, and keep going. I mean, basketball is a long season. It has nothing to do with a regular season loss. As long as we keep winning, we make these tournaments, we'll be fine. We just got to take a game at a time. But I appreciate y'all, man. Give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And just be on the lookout for that next Northwestern video. I appreciate y'all. Peace.